We just forget to listen, and we keep working at it with the traditional mindset of, "Ooh, what can be a nice idea? Oh, this is a nice idea. Let's go give it to them." While instead we should just be engaging. "Oh, hey, what are you doing? And, I'd like to know what kind of problems you run into, because I'm frustrated myself. Do you have this problem? Do you have that one? Oh, and how would you go about it?" And then follow their interest that leads into what frustrations they have to really serve their needs. So I can fully empathize with your take. As a matter of fact, I read something that you must have written about strategy and tactics. That is, you make it very clear to make a distinction between these two things. And you drive it to the point of saying that actually Twitter, Facebook, your blog cannot be your social media strategy. Can you go a little deeper into this point?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things that I keep telling my clients. I keep telling people, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, blogging is not a strategy. And that's where you hear the gasp. What do you mean not a strategy? Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, forums, they are tools. They are channels. They are delivery mechanisms. But they are tactics. Your strategy should be just as robust as your marketing strategy, as your product strategy. There's a marketing strategy, there's a social media strategy, and the two should be aligned. They have to do with, again, business objectives, what your customers want to know about, what's valuable to them, how would you measure success, take that through the filter of what you're able to do in the organization, and only then decide on the right tools and channels to implement on that strategy. Otherwise, what you'll see is what we're seeing with a lot of companies, a lot of time spent, a lot of resources spent on Twittering, on being on Facebook, on creating groups that are then tended to sort of just as a reactive mechanism rather than a strategic mechanism with very little return after that initial spike, which then sends us back to the drawing table. So to avoid that, make sure you have a strategy first before you start implementing on those tools.